now I went down the rabbit hole. I like to watch a little bit about where the economy's headed and that, just so I can, kind of get a feel for what's going on. And if you guys have done this too recently, you might have seen some of these videos, and there's a lot of them out there. And I always like to be optimistic, like things are going to take care of themselves. We'll go through little ups and downs and recessions, and things have picked back up. But if what they're forecasting, and a lot of you have expressed this too, that you're really worried that bad things are on the way, the best thing to do is to be prepared. And that just comes from my upbringing, being in Boy Scouts, and lots of you out there said your sons and that were in there too, and they were Eagle Scouts, and they always just hammered that in your head: be prepared, be prepared. And one thing, with the gardening and growing with off-grid hydroponics, you're getting prepared. So if you're kind of worried about things like really getting a lot worse than they are right now, go ahead and get some fertilizer, store it up, get some seeds, save up, practice. Some people are like trying the different things that you can do, and they're not really getting the hang of it. And this is the time to practice, and think you might need it. So as far as being prepared too, a lot of you out there, if you're already growing like this, you should have a channel like this. And what happens when times go bad is people stay home. When people stay home, they get bored and they watch TV, and then they watch YouTube. When they watch YouTube and times are bad, they search for things like how to do things cheap and easy, just like on this channel. They look for things like how to take care of yourself, how to provide for yourself. So if you have channels in that, if things are getting bad and you don't wait, to jump in on it, do it now. You can start a channel, start showing people what you're doing. Even the least little bit that you're doing, just share it. I mean, just growing a microgreen doesn't take a huge production. Anyone can grow a microgreen. And just film it, put it out there. You can always just start a channel. You'll start to get a little bit of an audience, and then we never know, if things do get bad and people stay home and they start searching, it might be a time for a lot of you guys to just pop, and one of you might be like the next big channel or something. So there's huge opportunities out there during downturns when a lot of things are going bad. There's an upside to other things, and there's always like a little balance. So when people are staying home, or they're not going out to movies anymore, they're actually watching more YouTube. So a huge opportunity for everyone. And also, even if you're not thinking of starting a channel to get a big channel and to make money or anything, just taking what you're doing and documenting it and putting it out there helps, like with our mission. Like, we're trying to spread the word. We can't feed the world, but maybe we can teach the world how to feed itself. And like this channel right now, we're over 90,000, right? So people come here and they watch videos and they take that information back. But imagine if all those people that did that, imagine if instead of me, like one channel, and there's like 90,000 people watching or whatever. Imagine if there's one channel. Imagine instead of that there were 90,000. That each one of those people saw this and actually do something, filmed it, which is not too hard today with your camera on your phone, and filmed it and upload it to YouTube. It's free. Imagine if those 90,000 people did it. Now imagine, we don't need 1 million views or whatever. What if you put a couple of videos up, and tomorrow everybody filmed one little thing and put it up, and tomorrow everyone had like 10 views? Most creators, most people who are on YouTube would cry about that, right? But imagine 90,000 people having 10 views. Tomorrow, that would be 900,000 views, almost 1 million people in one day. Now imagine the next day everybody gets 10 more, 2 million. And then the next day's 4 million. And then the next day's 8 million. See how fast things can spread? And that's all with everybody having just 10 views. It's not like all of us having huge channels with, that's somebody putting up a video, having 10 subscribers and maybe one, maybe no subscribers, but a couple of views. That if enough people did that, and enough people did that, that it doesn't take, a bunch of channels with 1 million views on it. It's just people sharing, just like you do on Facebook. You don't even have to do it here on YouTube. You can do it on Facebook. But people just sharing. You imagine how fast this would spread, how fast this movement, how fast people all over the place would learn that just about anyone, anywhere could grow some of their own food. That it doesn't have to be really complicated. You don't have to till up your whole backyard. You don't have to wait 6 months to get a harvest. That you can start growing microgreens in 7 to 10 days, and within a couple of weeks you can have baby greens, and in no time you can have even larger leafy greens, and at the same time your baby greens are right behind of it, and you just keep the process going over and over. And you guys who are out there doing it and are sharing it, like in the Facebook group, imagine if you were sharing it out with other people, and those people did it and did it and did it. It blows my mind. It's just like the story where you take 1 penny. If you had 1 penny and the next day it doubled and you had 2 pennies, the next day you had 4 pennies, and the next day you had 8 pennies. And you do that for 1 month, just 1 month. That by the end of that month, it'd be something like 500 million. So just get out a calculator and do the little math on that. So the power of sharing, the power of people just getting it and taking their little stories. You got to realize that each one of us, it doesn't take a bunch of people with 1 million viewers and 1 million subscribers. It just takes you and just sharing with a couple of people. So if you guys are interested in that and want to do your part and want to share your stuff, we all don't have to have big channels. You might have a fantastic job and love what you're doing, but you'd like to share your stuff with the world and do your little part. Like we said, I wake up and I get messages all the time, and that's what keeps me going. I wish that a lot of you could feel that too. So there's all kinds of things we can do, and that's a lot of the stuff we're doing on the other channel. What if you're sharing the stuff and you can have an extra revenue stream coming in? What if I said, hey, if you make one 10-minute video every week, I'll take care of your electric bill. You don't ever have to pay for electricity again. Or I'll take care of your car insurance bill. People say, sure, I can shoot a 10-minute video and put it up. But that's what can happen when you do these things. We don't have to think about getting rich all the time, but it's doing a little something, and it takes care of this, and it takes care of that, and then I have extra money at the end of the year, and we can buy more Christmas presents, or maybe we'll go on a vacation. So there's all kind of possibilities, and that's what I want to get through to everyone, because there's so many like gurus out there and people saying, buy my $1,000 course or my $5,000 course and I'll make you a millionaire, and one person becomes a millionaire or something, everybody else loses all their money. Between here and that, there's a whole lot of room in between there where people can make money, like I said, and get bills taken care of or have extra money to spend. So there's loads of opportunity in between, and that's what we're talking about on the other channel. So if you guys, I'm having a live stream tonight. If you got any questions or you like to be part of that for whatever reason, if you want to do your part to help make the world a better place, or if you want to make a little extra revenue stream, if you want to take a vacation at the end of the year, there's just endless possibilities. And with the way the economy's going, this is one thing that can work when it's doing good or doing bad. So live streams tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. Hop in, just ask me anything if you guys have any questions. I'll put the link down below to the other channel. It's Make Money Old School, and that's where we're happy being scrappy and doing things where it's not all about being polished and everybody making $1 million. This is about us all getting by, helping each other, and living better lives. Alrighty, we'll see you there.